Hello, friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brandy, and I'm the owner and creator of Boundless Treasures Boutique. And today we are going to be making this full water slide wrapped tumbler. I hope you guys enjoy, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, to start, I used the tack it method, and I did go in on the cup with some mica powder once the tacket was dried. I used the mica powder from PDB Creative Studios called Halo. So it created this really, really beautiful pearlescent effect. Once that was done, we went in with 2 coats of my Alumilite epoxy. This way we had a nice, shiny, smooth surface for our water slide to go on. While we applied our epoxy, super important, friends, that you make sure that you pop any micro bubbles that you may or may not see on the surface of your tumbler. This will make sure that you get the clearest coat possible. Now, once we've done that, I jumped over to Creative Fabrica, which is where I found this image. I created this particular tumbler for a craft fair that I did recently. And once I had picked out the image, we measured it in Cricut Design Space and got it sized and printed using the print and cut feature. If you need help with the print and cut feature, I'll be sure to link the video from last week that goes in depth to how to use that feature. From there, once I had it printed, I spray sealed it 3 times with Rust-Oleum 3 times clear. That way we had a nice, good seal on our image. I allowed that to fully dry. And now here we are getting ready to ultimately place our water slide on our tumbler. Now, you'll see here I do have a baking sheet. Use whatever you have on hand that will fit your image. There have been times where I use a small little Tupperware and I make do with that, but use whatever is going to work best for you. You're also going to want to make sure that your cup is wet. This way you have the ability to move and slide your water slide around until you get it right where you need it from a positioning standpoint. Now you'll know that your water slide is ready because it will start to come off the back side of your the paper backing. From there, really, friends, I have not found the perfect way to apply a water slide wrap. I try to slide it on very similar to how I do vinyl. But that does not always work. So I usually end up taking off the entire backing and applying it onto my cup as you are seeing here. I find that to be the easiest way for me. But I would definitely recommend, if you have an easier way, please let me know. Put it in the comments. If there's an easier way to do this or a better way to do this, I would love to know. From there, I am simply going to go around the entire cup, making sure that I have got it on one straight, but two where there are minimal wrinkles or bubbles and that my image is laying as flat as possible up against my tumbler. I am using my finger to push out any air, wrinkles, water, anything like that. But you'll also see as we get more into the video that I start using my squeegee, which is also helpful. And you can also go in with either coffee filter. You can use paper towel. I found this blue shop cloth that I've really been loving to use. Uh, you can use that, but anything that is relatively soft to help you towards the end to get out any creases, anything like that. Now you will see that I do have some overlap. I actually, for this tumbler, did not change or cut away that. But in the event that you do want to remove that, please, please, please allow your water slide to dry a little bit. This is going to make sure that you are not cutting away any portion of the image that you'll need, because when your water slide dries, it does shrink a bit. I would just recommend waiting a few hours until it's a little bit more dry, and then you can go in and remove the excess on the seam. But with this particular design, I don't feel like it took away from it. So I opted to leave it. But again, that's personal preference. You guys know, always do what is going to make you the happiest. Now, once I had all of this squeegeed out and dried, making sure that I had water bubbles out, that I had as much of my wrinkles out as I possibly could, I allowed this to sit and dry overnight before I moved in to my final 2 coats of epoxy. I did not film the final 2 coats of epoxy. The method is still the same as what you saw before. I mix up my Alumilite, make sure that it's evenly mixed, I don't have any ribbons, and that it's crystal clear. And then I apply my final 2 coats, and I allow that to spin on my turner for 6 to 8 hours before going in with the last coat of epoxy. And then from there, friends, this cup was pretty much done. I hope, friends, that you found this helpful, especially when it comes to applying your water slides, because I know those can be relatively tricky, but I absolutely love, love, love how this one turned out. I would love to know what you guys think of this particular tumbler. But I want to thank you so very much for joining me again here this week. I absolutely appreciate each and every single one of you, and I cannot wait to see you guys on social. Until next week, bye now.